Good morning, everybody, and welcome to end of May ANS Entropia investment video. This month was a bit slow because I had personal issues that I needed to attend to, and I needed to spend some time, so I couldn't spend as much time in the game as I would like to have. We still made sales, we still mined, we still crafted, we still done everything we had to do, and you know, EP recycle blueprints were low. Crafting and returns were low in general. The game's going through a little bit of a slow pace at the moment, I've noticed. It doesn't affect the prices. Nothing's really dropping to a low price or anything. Everything's still selling for a real good price. No one's over flooding the market with items, so there's plenty of opportunity there. So yeah, not bad, not bad. So the sales are a bit slow because of me. I had to take personal time and I couldn't do as many hours as I usually do in a month. So it's the only reason for that. And, summary page has actually, for the first time in a while, actually gone down. I believe that was 92.17 last video. Can't remember. I know it's lower because the way they've been giving me returns is not the same as all the other times. They've changed their mentality towards me, that's for sure. I'm noticing it. Mind Duck, if you watch, I have noticed that you've changed your attitude towards me, so it has been noted. Just realise that I've given you $20,000 in the last 2.5 years. How about some return, eh? What do we got here? Mining. Now with the percentages, see, 94.39. 843,000 ped cycled. We had a couple of mediocre runs this month. 188 negative. 318 negative. I've been noticing more of these minus 300s happening as of late. I don't know if it's a coincidence or whatever. Usually they're pretty good, with my skill level. You guys that think the skill level doesn't matter, it does. Look at these returns. Minus 188 on 1200 ped run. Minus, positive 21. Sometimes I don't even global in these runs, mind you. You won't see my name globaling a lot. This is just them doing their system with their things. Minus 300 there. That's a decent loss. But minus 70 here, plus 86 there. So, the mining runs that's for me, that's considered a pretty bad row there. I'd call that a row. I haven't done this last run here, but this last run here was 1400 ped. I believe I got one global of Listerium on this run, which was about 68 ped. The rest was just claims. They give me sizables, they give me mediums, they give me amples. So, it's nice. I remember what it was like to have 60% return runs all the time. They just don't happen anymore. They just don't. So that's something positive in the mining realm. I'm pretty excited about the new expansion coming up, the engine change. I noticed they got contracts in there. I noticed they got skill tree, which I reckon maybe skill tree. Do you think they're going to port all of our skill points to the new skill tree? My most likely scenario is they're going to reset and give us a bunch of skill points according to what we have and let us allocate. Now that's going to be a thing. If they let us do that, then we've got a good leg up into the new game. And it is going to be a new game. Like, it's going to be nothing like what we're playing now. If you just read through the Unreal Engine 5 development notes, you'll see that you can sort of tell. They're using the word metaverse for a start. So stuff's going to be turned into NFTs. NFTs will be involved. Cryptocurrency will be involved. You can guarantee that because they got to keep up with the rest of the world. They've used the word metaverse, and they're using Unreal Engine 5. It's got all those capabilities. They could come out with the next best game and have a head start on a heap of other MMOs. So I'm excited for them. I reckon they could pull it off with the experience they have. Or maybe they'll stuff it up, but we just don't know. So that's the mining. What have we got? Summary page. Yeah, well, this hasn't changed much. Like I said, the percentage thing's a bit of a garbage thing to me. It's about how much money I'm spending a year, and how much they're taking a year is my main concern, and I think that's too much. But we'll see. An ATH can happen to anyone at any time of the day. So I'm not saying we're relying on that. This is an experimental investment after all. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys that came into the investment late, understand that it's an experimental investment. And one of the main key points of doing this was to really put some good money through the game and find out exactly how Mindark works. We don't need them to tell us. We don't need anything from them, because we can see in the numbers right in front of our face what they're doing and how they're doing it. And after 3 years, we're going to have a pretty good idea of what's been going on. As we can see, we've learned a lot out of just watching these percentages from certain blueprints that don't change over a good amount of PED. You know, they're not high level blueprints, but they're definitely telling me a story that I'm going to believe my numbers. I don't really care what anyone else says. So, you know, that's fine. So yeah, look, guys, there's no need for me to stretch this out. I'm gonna probably wrap that video up there. But like I said, I've been taking some personal time. I've been pouring a lot of time into my robot investment situation. So I'm going to teach people how to use DCA, dollar cost average bots, especially in this low market. So at the moment, my bots are still making money, or at least one of my bots are still making money. I've learnt a lot from watching the market drop 50, 60, 70, 80%, and then adapting to that and making money out of that. And watching, I suppose, which assets can hold their ground and are worth gripping onto, and which ones aren't. Yeah, there was a lot to learn, and the new business will be exciting. But yeah, I've just been working on some artwork, and I did start a Wix account the other day. I'm going to try to design my own website. Don't know how that's going to go, but I'll give it a bash. It can't be that hard. I actually used to do it before, but you don't have to code anymore. You just drag and drop. So I believe it's not rocket science. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you at the end of next month.